Mac or something. Here's a woman. A few weeks back, we talked about the poor. Really, it's unfortunate. I won't say it's tragic because she brought it on herself. But we talked about the poor woman in Ireland who agreed to have sex with the man's dog. Do you remember this?
I do, Rick.
You remember? We don't make this stuff up,
No,
do
we don't.
we? We find this
In the
already
news.
being reported, and we let you know about it. That's all we do. We're not making it up. But a woman in Ireland was on a date with a man in his apartment. They were drinking. The man suggested perhaps she have sex with the dog. She agreed. The dog agreed. And she subsequently died from this. Did she not?
She did.
All right. Here's a woman. Obviously never heard this story. And we've got her name. And I believe in identifying the idiot. Samantha Galt. Samantha Galt in Delaware. I love this, who allegedly engaged in sexual intercourse with a dog while her boyfriend snapped photos.
What position do you think they were
The
in?
dog only knows one position, okay? You can't, it's not like you can go, okay, Rex, here's a new way. The dog only knows one position. This guy, how twisted are you to be the guy? And then how twisted are you to be Samantha Galt that goes, okay, I'll do that. You take the pictures. These two people are arrested. Samantha Galt, 24, and James Crow, 25, were each charged with one count of felony bestiality and one count of felony second-degree conspiracy to commit bestiality. They were observed by a neighbor. Now, look, if you're going to do something, that's that twisted and depraved, don't you close the blinds?
Evidently
Don't you
not.
pull the curtains?
This James, to me, though, the man, I mean, in some ways, he's almost more twisted than the girl. Why didn't he just say, I'll have sex with her?
Maybe the dog called. I think you should know this. They made me do. I think I might have been abused. You know, she was a little gamey, too. Maybe the dog called. I don't know, but you know what? At any rate, how does the neighbor know this?
I guess he had to have
The neighbor needs to be charged with being the peeping Tom. What are you doing peeping in people's windows? And you know that if you're peeping people's windows, every now and again you might see a woman screwing a dog.
I've never seen that, Rick. I look in windows sometimes.
This woman did not die, however. She's being charged. I'm assuming they're being held in custody.
Is the dog okay?
On Wednesday, state police issued the couple an order to have no contact with any animal. Perfect. That's perfect. That's your state government in Delaware at work there. You're arrested for, it's kind of animal abuse, really, when you think about it. So you're not allowed to have any contact with an animal. It's too bad they didn't do that to Jerry Sandusky. This woman only had to do one dog, and she's in jail and banned from any contact with any animals. How long did it take Jerry Sandusky? How many kids did he plow through before they finally said no more? It's a little ridiculous when you think about it, because this is at least funny. Maybe not to the dog, but to me, this is funny. Jerry Sandusky, not so much.
A lot more victims in the Sandusky case.
Well, and really at the end of the day, I mean, does the dog really care? I'm guessing not.
I would probably agree.
The dog lays around and licks his butt all day.
Sometimes they eat their own
Okay.
excrement.
Now, these people want me to screw the woman. Okay, and then I'll get a treat. Whatever.